You're watching WCCB News Now. I'm Chief Meteorologist Nicole Madden. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, and here's what you need to know weather-wise. Well, we got more storms in the forecast today. We're starting off with this very muggy forecast, and we're going to see those temperatures heat up quickly, reaching the mid-80s as we reach the mid-afternoon hours. Now, we are going to see a series of upper-level disturbances that will ride into the region today, and that is going to trigger more showers and thunderstorms. And with all the fuel we have here out of the Gulf, we are going to see plenty of moisture to feed those thunderstorms. Today, especially, we are watching for that isolated flooding threat here. Now, localized high runoff areas is where we're going to be watching for this flooding. And with all of the moisture that we have streaming in, we are going to see those very heavy downpours. So it's not how much rain we get, it's really the intensity of those downpours that leads to that flash flooding threat. And that's what we'll be watching for our afternoon. Now, those disturbances going to be coming out of Mississippi and Alabama over the next 6 to 12 hours. Behind that, we have this cold front. Once that cold front moves through, we'll get a little bit of a break here from these hot and humid conditions. Heading into our afternoon today, we will start to see showers and thunderstorms bubble up in the early afternoon, and by 4 or 5 o'clock, this is where we'll see more of those intense thunderstorms. Now, our biggest concern here in terms of any severe threat will be damaging wind gusts, but those heavy downpours also going to cause some issues, especially as those thunderstorms begin to pop up during that evening commute. As we head past 8, 9 o'clock, we'll continue to see a few showers and thunderstorms linger through the evening, but that severe threat will be ending. Once the cold front passes through tomorrow, we are in for a nice dry forecast through the end of your week. That's your latest update. Lauren, over to you with those headlines.
All right, Nicole, thank you. Police say a domestic dispute led to a murder-suicide at a Belmont apartment complex. Now, it happened Tuesday afternoon, just before 4 o'clock. Police responded to a cardiac arrest call at the Chronicle Mill Apartments on East Catawba Street near Keener Boulevard. When they got there, they found a man and woman who were unresponsive. Paramedics pronounced both dead at the scene. A judge is expected to make a decision about the release of body cam footage from the deadly officer ambush in East Charlotte. CMPD and several local news organizations were in court Tuesday battling over the requested release of that video. CMPD does not support the release of the videos. 4 officers were killed and 5 were hurt on April 29th in a shootout with a convicted felon at a home on Galway Drive. 2 local men accused of trying to solicit children for sex online are back on the streets. Police arrested 25-year-old Matthew Oakes of Monroe and 28-year-old Nazario Espinoza of Charlotte. According to Union County deputies, the 2 men were trying to lure kids for sexual acts using social media and the internet. Both suspects are out on bond. Detectives say the investigation remains active and that more charges could be filed against both men. Happening today, we could learn new details about the Carolina Panthers' proposed stadium renovations. Several groups, including the Charlotte Sports Foundation, are set for a press conference today. The $1.3 billion renovation would be a nearly 50-50 split between Tepper Sports and Entertainment and the city of Charlotte. In return, the Panthers and Charlotte FC would stay in the Queen City for another 20 years. $2.5 billion, that is the amount of next year's operating budget for Mecklenburg County. County commissioners approved the budget Tuesday. That's an increase of $140 million, more than this year. It also includes $153 million in new funding for health access, housing insecurity, education, and childhood development. The fiscal year of 2025 budget takes effect July 1st of this year. Nearly 2,000 new jobs and 4,300 slot machines are coming to our area. The Catawba Nation will break ground on a new $700 million casino Friday. The Two Kings Casino Resort will be built in Kings Mountain. The project includes a 400-room resort with 5 restaurants and 6 bars. The grand opening is expected to happen sometime in early 2026. Well, North Carolina lawmakers are stepping in to keep college sports rivalries going. A new bill would require UNC Chapel Hill and NC State to play each other at least once a year in football and men and women's basketball. Now, if the bill becomes law, the Wolfpack and Tar Heels would also have to play either East Carolina, App State, or UNC Charlotte at least once every year. According to the American Red Cross, 10 people die each day from unintentional drowning. On average, 2 of them are under 14 years old, and children living in lower socioeconomic households are at a greater risk of drowning. The YMCA is working to help bridge the gap in water safety and education, especially in underserved communities.
If you need scholarship funding to take swim lessons, you can absolutely reach out to your local YMCA, get in connection with that aquatics director, and we can set something up for the group swim lessons. And so it's very important, especially that demographic, that we're teaching water safety and swim lessons.
According to the USA Swimming Foundation, putting your child in just 1 month of swimming lessons can reduce the risk of drowning by 88%. For more information on swimming scholarships through your local Y or through the Step Into Swim initiative, just head to our website and click on this story. You can watch WCCB News Now and all of our newscasts on your favorite streaming devices like Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Be sure to join us back here tomorrow morning at 9:15.